10 minutes before starting the treatment, light up the aroma relaxing modeling candle. Cover the client with a towel. Place one hand at the top of the back and the other at the bottom of the spine and exert pressure for 5 seconds. Move the hands down to the feet using light smoothing movements along both legs. With closed fists, exert pressure for 5 seconds on the arches of the feet. Exert alternate pressures on the heels. Return to the client's head with bare paw movements. Exert a stretching pressure for 5 seconds on the trapezius. Slide the towel from the shoulders down to the buttocks. Blow out the candle and pour the oil into the hand and along the spine. Spread the oil over the back, exerting stretching movements along the spine. Return the hands towards the middle of the back and slide with stretching movements along the opposite side first, then along the other side. Move the hands up to the shoulders, down along the arms to the hands, and finish with a smoothing movement on trapezius and nape. Repetitive motion movement. In a deep smoothing movement, descend along both sides of the spine. Stretch up along the flanks, then go down along the arms and finish with a smoothing movement on trapezius and the nape. With hands flat, do back lateral stretching movements on the spine. With hands superimposed, flat-handed ironing movements in a figure 8 shape on the sacral lumbar area. Alternative smoothing movement of the side of the back. Smoothing movement along the arm down to the hand. Bend the arm at the right angle. Deep smoothing movement with the fingertips around the shoulder blade. Hands superimposed. Skin rolling along the shoulder blade from bottom to top. Replace the arm along the body and position yourself at the client's head. Do the repetitive motion movement. Move around to the opposite side. With hands flat, do back lateral stretching movements on the spine. With hands superimposed, flat-handed ironing movements in a figure 8 shape on the sacral lumbar area. Alternative smoothing movement on the side of the back, 3 times. Smoothing movement along the arm down to the hand. Bend the arm at the right angle. Deep smoothing movements with the fingertips around the shoulder blade, hands superimposed. Skin rolling along the shoulder blade from bottom to top. Replace the arm along the body and position yourself at the client's head. Do the repetitive motion movement. Position yourself to one side of the client. With hands superimposed, repeated flat-handed ironing movements in a figure 8 shape around the shoulder blades towards the shoulders. Smoothing movement along one arm down to the hand. Using the thumbs, do fan-shaped movement on the palm of the hand. Finish off by gently pulling the fingers. Slightly lift the client's arm while supporting it with your hand at wrist level. Then alternative bracelet-shaped smoothing with the hands. With the tenor eminences on both hands, simultaneously make lateral broadening movements. Stretched smoothing of the arm to the hand. Stand on the opposite side. Smoothing movement along the arm down to the hand. Using the thumbs, do fan-shaped movement on the palm of the hand. Finish off by gently pulling the fingers. Slightly lift the client's arm while supporting it with your hand at wrist level. Then alternative bracelet-shaped smoothing with the hands. With the tenor eminences on both hands, simultaneously make lateral broadening movements. Stretched smoothing of the arm to the hand. Position yourself at the client's head. Do the repetitive motion movement. Position yourself to one side of the client. Deep back and forth sliding, smoothing with hands flat and forearms stuck together simultaneously, perpendicularly to the spine. Alternative kneading with the thumbs on the prominence at the top of the backbone. Continue with a firm kneading of the trapezius to the shoulder, with both hands alternatively on one side, then on the other. Finish off by positioning yourself at the client's head and do smoothing motions of the nape alternatively with hands flat. From the top of the back towards the upper part of the nape, from one side to the other. Alternate bare paw movements from the neck to the shoulders. Do the repetitive motion movement. With hands flat, do a deep descending smoothing movement on both sides of the spine. Take the towel and slide it towards the top of the back. Crossover smoothing movements of the back. Hands flat, exert pressure for 5 seconds on the back area. Move down to the feet using smoothing movements. Exert pressure for 5 seconds on the arches of the feet. Exert alternate pressures on the heels. Return to the client's head with bare paw movements. Exert a stretching pressure for 5 seconds on the trapezius. Grant the client a few minutes before turning over. With one hand on the forehead and the other at the nape level, behind it. Make deep pressures for 5 seconds with hands flat. Slowly and firmly pull the hair into a ponytail, holding the hair root with one hand. Make sure the client's head is in line with the body. Make your hands into a claw shape and using the fingertips, make circular movements while turning the fingers upwards. Turn the client's head to one side, supporting it and keeping it steady with one hand. Shape a claw with the other hand and make back and forth motions in half circles with the fingertips while turning the fingers upwards. Repeat the same movement on the other side of the head. Exert circular pressures using the thumbs and the forefingers towards the outside, starting from the earlobe. Proceed with a sliding back and forth smoothing and exert a fork-shaped pressure with the middle and forefingers around the ears. Finish with circular pressures with the fore and middle fingers on the temporal bone behind the ears, starting from the bottom to the top. Repeat 3 times the movement. With both hands, simultaneously, exert a slow and strong pressure for 10 seconds on the top of the head, while stretching the scalp to the top, then release. Repeat the movement on the temples. Alternatively, run fingers through the client's hair, from left side to right side, and return the same way. Finish with a pulled pressure, using the fingertips on the middle of the occiput, then on the sides. Split the hair into 2 and make a crossed sliding stretching movement along one side, then on the other side. And by smoothing the hair with the fingers to the hair tips. Put the client's hair into a bun. Carefully remove eye makeup with cotton pads moistened with the eye makeup remover.